Natasha Leggero, born March 26, 1974, is an American stand-up comedian, actress, and writer. She rose to fame after appearing as the host of the MTV reality television series The 70s House in 2005 and as a regular roundtable panelist on Chelsea Handler's late-night talk show Chelsea Lately from 2008 to 2014. Leggero created the Comedy Central period sitcom Another Period, 2015-2018, with Riki Lindhome, which she starred in as Lillian Abigail Bellecourt, a daughter of the fictional Bellecourt family. As a voice actress, Leggero has starred in several adult animated sitcoms, voicing the roles of Callie Maggotbone in Ugly Americans, 2010-2012, Ethel in Brickleberry, 2013-2015, and Shannon in Hoops, 2020. She also starred in the short-lived NBC sitcom Free Agents, 2011, as Emma Parker in the Showtime comedy series Dice, 2016-2017, as Carmen, and in the CBS sitcom Broke, 2020, as Elizabeth. In 2022, Leggero released her first book, The World Deserves My Children. Her observational comedy has been noted by critics for its use of satire as commentary on such themes as celebrity culture and social class, early life, and education. Leggero was born on March 26, 1974 in Rockford, Illinois, and is of Italian and Swedish descent. She was raised Roman Catholic, but converted to Judaism as an adult. Commenting on her childhood, Leggero stated, "I would say we were a lower middle class, but I feel like my mom would start crying if she heard that. But my dad was a used car dealer, and my mother worked in a locksmith shop as the bookkeeper, and then they got divorced, and I do remember, nuns bringing us food, big canned goods. And then, we didn't really go on vacation ever. I had so many jobs growing up. I mowed lawns. I worked at a grocery store. I had 2 newspaper routes. I worked at a catering place. I definitely hustled." She began performing in plays at age 10 in Chicago. Leggero attended Rockford East High School and worked at a grocery store as a teenager. After graduating from high school, Leggero attended Illinois State University, where she studied for 2 years and spent a semester studying abroad in England. While at Illinois State, Leggero auditioned for the Stella Adler Conservatory in Chicago and was accepted into the theater program. She then relocated to New York City to attend the conservatory, studying for 2 years. In 1996, she moved to Sydney, Australia with her then-boyfriend, and lived there for a year before returning to New York to attend Hunter College, where she graduated in 2000 with a BA in theater criticism. She relocated to Los Angeles shortly before the September 11th attacks. Career. Leggero shot an unaired pilot called The Strip for NBC with Tom Lennon and Ben Garant from Reno 911. Along with Andy Kindler and Greg Giraldo, she was a judge on the 2010 season of NBC's Last Comic Standing, which was hosted by Craig Robinson. Leggero played Emma in NBC's 2011 sitcom Free Agents. From 2010 to January 2012, Leggero co-hosted the Lavender Hour podcast with comedian Duncan Trussell. From 2010 to 2012, Leggero voiced the role of Callie Maggotbone on the animated series Ugly Americans. In 2012, she also appeared in 6 episodes of NBC's Are You There, Chelsea? As Nikki, who is Rick's, the bar manager's ex-girlfriend. Leggero was featured in every first season episode, starting with the second episode's Sloane's Ex. She also played the sex-obsessed Haley in the web series Burning Love, a spoof of the TV series The Bachelor and The Bachelorette. In 2013, Leggero appeared in an episode of the Drunk History television series on Comedy Central. On September 2, 2013, Leggero participated in the Comedy Central roast of James Franco as one of the roasters. The following day, Brickleberry premiered its 2nd season. Leggero voiced the busty Ranger Ethel in place of Caitlin Olsen, who only featured in the 1st season. Tubbin with Tash debuted on October 2, 2013, on Leggero's YouTube channel. The premise of the show is Leggero interviewing guests while in a hot tub. In August 2015, she debuted her Comedy Central stand-up special, Live at Bimbo's, originally entitled Diamond Pussy, which was filmed in San Francisco. In 2015, Leggero and Riki Lindhome created the Comedy Central series Another Period, which they also starred in together. The series premiered June 23, 2015, and was renewed for a second season, which premiered on June 15, 2016. On May 23, 2016, it was renewed for a third season, which aired in 2018. In 2016 and 2017, Leggero and husband Moshe Kasher embarked on the honeymoon tour, in which they performed stand-up shows and provided humorous relationship advice throughout the United States. Leggero currently hosts Rat in the Kitchen on TBS, which premiered on March 31, 2022. Her first book, The World Deserves My Children, a collection of essays on motherhood in a post-apocalyptic world, was published by Gallery Books on November 15, 2022. Comedic style. Leggero's comedy has been characterized as observational, with frequent commentary on celebrity culture and class. Her approach to stand-up has been noted for its heavy use of persona, which largely relies on costumes and an air of mock refinement and elitism. Journalist John Wenzel wrote that Leggero's use of persona allows her to indict the most bloated, superficial aspects of our culture. Maggie Lang of GQ noted, "All performers have a character to some extent, but Leggero is one of the few with a costume. She's like a wolf in sheep's clothing, but like a seasoned comedian in socialite's clothing.
She's always been this way."
Who is the most formally dressed being at every roast? Natasha Leggero, who is perhaps the only person to have ever worn long white gloves to the Laugh Factory. Natasha Leggero. It's always like she's going to another party. While other comedians are trying to out-casual each other, she's sitting with impeccable posture, dripping diamonds, dripping disdain. On January 20th, 2024, Natasha surprised an audience at the Improv in Los Angeles when she flashed the crowd to impersonate comedian Bert Kreischer following his act.
Personal life.
As of 2016, Leggero owns a home in Silver Lake, Los Angeles. Between 2011 and 2012, Leggero dated comedian Duncan Trussell, with whom she co-hosted the podcast, The Lavender Hour. In 2015, she married fellow comedian Moshe Kasher. During an October 3, 2017 interview with Stephen Colbert, Leggero announced that she and Kasher were expecting their first child. On February 24, 2018, on Instagram, Leggero announced the birth of their daughter via C-section. Natasha Leggero's husband is Moshe Kasher. Moshe Kasher was born in New York City and is currently 45 years old. He is an American comedian. The couple started dating in 2012. They've been together for approximately 12 years, 10 months, and 18 days. Stand-up comedian and writer whose first special, Moshe Kasher, Live in Oakland, was released in 2012. Natasha Leggero's husband is a Cancer and she is an Aries. Natasha Leggero's husband is a Cancer and she is an Aries. 5 things you didn't know about Natasha Leggero. 1. She says being a woman has helped her career. Many women in comedy believe that being a female in the business has created some hurdles in their career. Natasha Leggero says her experience has been the opposite. During an interview with Flair, Leggero said, "My experience is that being a woman helps me because it's a way to set myself apart and stand out." 2. She is inspired by her younger self. All good comedians need a bit of inspiration. While lots of comics are inspired by other successful people in the business, Natasha Leggero's creative juices come from something a little more unique. She says that her 7th grade self is her muse. If you can remember what it's like to be in middle school, you know there's plenty of good joke material there. 3. Her degree has helped her roast celebrities. Natasha Leggero has a Bachelor of Arts in Theater Criticism from Hunter College in New York City. When she was in school, she probably never imagined that she'd be using her education to make fun of comedians on Comedy Central, but life has a funny way of unraveling. During an interview, Natasha said that her theater criticism studies are where her roasting skills started. So far, she has used her talents to roast celebrities like Kevin Hart and Justin Bieber. 4. She thought being pregnant sucked. Many people would consider pregnancy to be one of the most beautiful and meaningful times in a woman's life. That's not at all how Natasha Leggero felt. She said that being pregnant sucked and she couldn't wait for her baby to arrive. Natasha and her husband, Moshe Kasher, welcomed their daughter in 2018. 5. She was an obnoxious kid. Natasha Leggero has no shame in telling the world that she was a very obnoxious child. She told Flair, "I was the person who would always get in trouble in class. I would often say things and people would laugh, and I was never really sure why. That's a little different than being the class clown, but I was definitely very obnoxious." Nickname Natasha. Gender female. Age 50 years old, in 2024. Date of birth March 26, 1974. Real name Natasha Leggero. Profession actress, comedian, screenwriter. Nationality American. Birthplace Rockford, Illinois, United States. Religion Roman Catholic. Zodiac sign Aries. Natasha Leggero net worth $2 million. That's all in today's video. If you like the video, then like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.